Danger!
No!
Danger!
Kids,
Danger!
stay away from YouTube!
Stranger danger!
Oh! Here we are.
Yeah.
It's official. The rules have changed.
Yes. So we're gonna get right into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get right into it. We're not gonna waste any time. We just wanna talk to you as if we were talking to family friends. Everything has changed on YouTube, and we wanted to come on here to talk about it. And we want to say it in terms for regular people, regular families.
Yeah, who might not understand what's going on,
because
what happened.
if we use acronyms like COPA, and
FTC,
and all this stuff, like people don't understand, and then they're gonna click off. This is YouTube. Your children are watching YouTube.
So there are new rules, new laws that were put in place to protect the collection of data.
See?
Did I get too specific?
It's boring. This is why you need to watch what your children are watching, because as of this month, all the rules have changed on YouTube, and now none of the content that's created is designed for children 13 and under.
Right, so now YouTube does not want children under the age of 13 to use the regular YouTube. So you can no longer just give the iPad to your child and say, here, just go to the home page and watch whatever. That should never happen. It shouldn't have happened before. It should definitely not happen now. Now more than ever, parents, watch what your children are watching on YouTube, because it is no longer for children.
There is a YouTube Kids, right?
Yes, so there's a YouTube Kids app, and you will see that a lot of predominantly kid-based channels who are still on YouTube will have an advertisement to go watch kids content on YouTube Kids. So that's an app that's specifically designed for children under the age of 13. Now, will children under the age of 13 all go to the YouTube Kids app?
Nope.
No.
No. Chances are they're going to continue watching YouTube. So what we want you guys to know, because we're on both sides of the coin. So we are parents, we have children. Both our children are teenagers now. They're 13 and 14. But we are also creators, and we know kind of what's happening on this platform, and we've been keeping a close eye for the past few years. And what we want to tell you is that you need to be so attuned to what your child is doing. Be connected, talk, have an open conversation.
Just ask questions.
That's not threatening. Don't judge your kids, but ask them, what are you watching? And from time to time, check out what they're looking at on the screen, because a lot of content creators are going to be aging up their material, and it's going to be a lot more mature, even more mature than what it already was. And kids are going to get super confused. So have an open forum with your family. We do it all the time, where we have family meetings.
Just talk it over, spend the time, go into the app, watch what they're watching, look over their shoulder, and just give it a couple of minutes and just see, because they might not think it's inappropriate. There might be certain things that kids are watching, that your kids are watching, that they might just think, I don't think this is bad, I don't think this is a big deal, but they don't know, because they're kids, they've never experienced certain things, and they don't know the things that adults or guardians know. So as an adult, as a guardian, it is your job, it is so important. I'm begging you to watch what these kids are watching.
And it shouldn't be their judgment call. It shouldn't be the kids' judgment call to say, I don't think this is appropriate, and this is making me very fearful and afraid. Kids, their brains haven't developed. It's our job, it's our responsibility as parents to tell our children, actually, not only is this not appropriate for you, this isn't real. These people are acting, they're telling you something, thinking that this is what you want to hear, and it's all fantasy, it's all made up, none of it is real, and this is why it might cause you a lot of anxiety. You know, there's this huge epidemic with kids and anxiety, and we're medicating them. I mean, they're
self-diagnosing themselves.
Right? And then they're like suicidal. And how do I know this? Because I receive a lot of messages from kids who are telling me this stuff. Let's start from the beginning. Let's stop thinking about ourselves and being caught up in our minds and living on autopilot, and let's connect to our kids and be that role model for them, because it amazes us, being the AB family, how many kids come up to us in the mall and the parents have no idea who we are.
Yeah, they have no clue. There's so many times the parents will hold the camera and be like, I have no idea who you guys are, and we're just sitting there going,
9 out of 10 times, the parents have no idea that their young children are watching us. And we have been super true to our morals, to our values, to our integrity in creating content for the last 7 years that is not harmful to your children, but just so that you guys are all aware that we are also going to age up our content, because it's not designed for under 13. So we're still gonna be funny.
We're still gonna be funny, we're still gonna be family friendly. Our kids are teenagers, so we're gonna have teenage themed comedy.
Yeah.
It'll still be appropriate. However, it's your judgment call as a parent watching our content, watching everyone else's content. It's your job to determine, is this appropriate? So will there be content creators creating kids content? Will they continue? Probably. There's gonna be people continuing. You're not gonna be able to find it because YouTube's not going to recommend it. It's not gonna be searchable.
But they're not going to make money.
They're not gonna make money. So
there's no point in making kids content
for the majority of creators, the majority of the creators, this is a business. It's a viable business. Kids content was a huge business. It's not financially viable for a lot of these kids content creators to continue to do this with the time and resources and money. These kids content creators have staff, have a ton of people that work for them now. So why would they continue to do something that doesn't make them money? You can't walk into the bank and pay your mortgage with likes. It doesn't work that way. I totally understand what creators are going to be doing.
They're going to pivot now, and they're going to create content that may not be suitable for your children, but the only people who can decide that is you.
Not the FTC, not YouTube, not your kids' friends.
No,
you as the parent, as the guardian, as the adult that's responsible for this child who's staring at that iPad at the dinner table or staring at that iPad on their phone, or when you go to sleep, do they have their phone? What I really want to do is encourage you to just watch what your kids are watching.
And we're not here to judge parents either. Like,
no way.
We've made lots of mistakes. We regularly check in with our kids to make sure that we're on the same page, that everything is out in the open. I had this philosophy that as families, we need to talk about things. And so we don't want to judge you in what you've allowed your children to watch in the past. It's a new day. And just so that you guys all know, these are major changes that are happening, and you need to know, because kids are left on their devices for hours at a time. We've been in restaurants where you look over and a kid's on their iPad and the parents are having a conversation, or they're talking with friends.
And they don't know what they're seeing. They don't know what they're watching.
They're completely oblivious.
Like you said, it's hard. It's not easy to keep track of what kids are into these days. A few years ago, something viral or a trending topic would be trending for like months. Now, it changes on a week to week, almost on a daily basis. Something that's like really cool and fun to watch on Monday, by Wednesday, it's not fun and trendy anymore. So now more than ever, us as parents have to really watch what our kids are watching, no matter what age they are. They're your children and you're responsible for them. Doesn't matter how old they are, just watch what they're watching, spend the time.
And don't think that something is safe just because it's made public. Like, just because someone has a channel and they have millions and millions of followers doesn't mean that what they're creating is actually good and healthy content for your young children, again, whose minds are not fully developed, their brains haven't developed. And so there's a lot of creators creating stuff that can be really dangerous for your children and can scare them, can cause them fear. They might have a lot of questions that they don't even want to come to you because they might be scared that you might get mad at them for watching. Hopefully what we say, based on our reputation and what we've done in the past 7-8 years, holds a lot of value and truth for you. And hopefully as parents, you can connect to it. And hopefully you'll watch this video with your children. Watch it with your kids, educate your kids. Tell them, guys, did you know that the rules have changed on YouTube? And actually, YouTube is not for kids under 13. So if you have an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old or a 4-year-old, you need to be fully aware of their steps in the internet world.
Yeah, everything that they're doing.
Like I've said before, once you see something or hear something, you cannot unsee it or unhear it. And it's something that stays with you. So let's try to raise a generation of healthy kids with healthy minds. Let's protect them and just try to live in a healthier, happier world.
Yeah.
And it starts with all of us. We all have a responsibility in our own homes, and hopefully the collective will have a positive influence.
Yeah. And before we end, it's not just YouTube, it's TikTok. The content that is created on TikTok is not all appropriate. There's a lot of inappropriate content there. Instagram, Twitter, like anywhere you go, just watch what your kids are watching. It doesn't just apply to YouTube, it applies to everybody and everything, every form of entertainment. So
you should smile more. You're so serious.
What do you mean? I'm serious, because this is a serious topic. I'm concerned. I'm concerned, but I will smile more, but I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned about this. This is something that I'm super passionate about. We want to be entertainers, we want to make people laugh, and we want to have fun. And I think that there are a lot of creators out there that want to do the same thing. As creators, let's be respectful. Let's not chase that dollar at the expense of children. If you're going to create kids content,
be responsible. Be responsible creators and be responsible parents. And we'll try to do the same.
Yes. And I'll try to smile more.
We love you guys. Please let us know in the comments what you think. And if you're gonna have a conversation with your kids, and kids, if you're watching this, pull your parents in. Ask them to sit with you to watch this video and just have a conversation together, please.
And the next video is gonna be a comedy. It's gonna be a funny ha-ha.
Yeah, we're gonna keep making you laugh.
We're gonna keep making you laugh.
Laughter.
Laughter. Ha ha ha, and I'll smile. We love you guys. Peace.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the icon on the left and a little thingy will pop up and you get to subscribe. If you already have subscribed, please forget everything that I have just said.
What's that voice?
It's my radio voice. Bye.